Hello, welcome back.
Welcome.
I am Daniel.
And I am Justin.
This is Unpause Mega Man X2.
And we are in the middle of fighting this guy.
Oh god, you just got smacked in the face.
I mentioned that this guy, as long as I've known, he always... Because I've never gotten his pattern down, ever.
Yeah.
So he just does a crap ton of damage, like this thing hits me.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, well I got this armor, a ton of health.
You got all the health.
If I didn't have this stuff, I'd be ruined.
Exactly. You said at one point maybe you did this without all the power-ups?
Well, when I was a kid, I can tell you that I didn't have all the power-ups. Because, remember how I told you towards the beginning that my sister had to play?
Please reckon you did. Yeah.
So, my sister was all about getting that stuff. But whenever I played, and I played most of it, I just skipped it. So it was like this weird, like, hybrid. Like, we had, like, one or... That's why I can only remember where two of the sub-tanks are. It's like, I have this weird, like, I don't have all the heart pieces, but I have some of the sub-tanks.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the, like... Well, I do know some of the, weaknesses and stuff like that. Like, I go... It's like, let's go. What are all the humans? I don't know. Let's go.
I got no time for this shit.
I got no time. Let's go. So, I don't know. It's a very weird way to play Mega Man. I understand that.
Yeah.
But it's like all I know.
Hey, if it works for you, then it works.
Yeah, so like...
That's all that matters.
I feel like I don't really fight the ostrich or the gator all that much. But growing up, I saw my sister do it so damn often that I know it back to front.
Nice.
So...
Still very interested in playing this game. But an interesting thing that you pointed out last time in our conversation earlier, when you try to do something you know that you're probably not going to be good at it, or you just have no interest in it, you just don't bother with it. I know that's a very interesting point, because I'm kind of like that too, in some ways. When I'm not interested in something, I just don't want to bother with it in general. Like, my mentality is, when I'm interested in something, I gotta go, I gotta do it, and I get very, slightly business-oriented almost, I guess, in regards to, like, it's kind of do some work, it's kind of, I enjoy what I do, but I want to get this stuff done, and if something's gonna get in my way, or is it something I just don't care about, I'm just not gonna bother with it, I just don't care.
Yeah.
Like, exactly what you say with construction workers, like, I know I can't do anything with construction, so I don't care. Let that be its own thing. I gotta take care of other things.
Well, let the people that are good at it do it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
like that's what they do. That's their interest, or that's their job. They can do it. I can't. So let's not waste time trying to figure out if I can do it or not. I know. I don't even have the mentality to do it.
Oh, I remember. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's I definitely become.
Oh, cool. That's
very,
really cool.
Yeah. I had to remember that. I was like, what do I do here?
What do you do there? Anything over there?
Huh?
That little wall. It looks like you blast through it. So you can point to that?
I don't know. It's over there.
Me neither. I don't know if there's like a power up or anything.
I think I have all the heart pieces.
Yeah.
So
Unless there's like a sub tank.
Hey, maybe. Hey, let's go. So, something kind of mentioned in the last...
Great point. Fuck that.
You remember on the last Mega Man game, I was, again, kind of revealing my knowledge of this one. When I asked you, I was like, did we get all the heart tanks? And you were like, yeah, we did. And I was like, oh, okay. You know what I judged it by? This game. Because in this game, you're,
Whoa.
I think I got a trick for this guy.
That looks almost like Dr. Wily, but like a robot.
Everybody thinks it does look like Dr. Wily.
He does, doesn't he, though?
Yeah, he does. No joke. He does.
Wow, this is crazy.
So I remember this guy like the back of my hand, because there's only one way to beat him.
Yeah.
Like people were like, oh, you can beat him this way. Like,
seem like you know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, no, it's because like there's only one way that I ever found out to beat this guy is just do this.
Well, it's effective. Now that you know all this, it seems like it's really easy. I wonder if it's easy to figure this stuff out or not.
Well, this one, you remember I was my sister?
Yeah.
She told me this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I wonder how long it took her to figure it out.
I don't know.
Because just looking at it, doesn't seem like too hard to figure out. Oh, I should just stand over here, I don't get hit.
Well, that trick with the blow up everything,
yeah,
that's all me. But as far as like trying to fight this guy, I remember getting upset as a kid, like, and whining about it, like, nothing works, I can't get around it. And my sister was just like, oh, just use the Sonic Slicer on him or whatever. And I was like, it doesn't work. And she's like, do it like this. And then I was like, oh, awesome. And I just never forgot it.
I should point out, by the way, that you are an hour and about 20 minutes in. You got 10 minutes to beat it.
10 minutes.
You got it.
All right.
I don't know how many more levels, but you're making some very good progress.
10 minutes. I said, well,
You said an hour 30, hour 40 at most.
well, hour 40 was if I did it the hard way.
Well, okay. So you're on the easy way, so an hour and 30. So you got 10 minutes, basically.
Okay. Time to go. Time to beat this game.
We can't waste no time no more.
I can't believe I'm actually going to rush this, but yeah, no, I'm actually going to legit.
Now I'm not making you rush, you're going to fuck up more, probably.
No.
Yeah, probably not, but I like to think that's like I'm having an effect on your gameplay
I have
style.
a question.
Yeah.
As far as the
What the fuck's going on here? Oh, I see.
golly. All right.
really
As far
annoying.
as the beating goes, do I have to just beat Sigma, or does it have to be credits and everything?
It'd just be Sigma.
Okay, because if it's credits and everything, I can tell you I'm not going to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Sigma. I've got a plan for Sigma.
I wonder what he's like. I'm really curious if he's harder in this game or not.
Based on what I saw you do, I would say no.
Really?
I would
He's
say
easier.
no.
Okay.
Oh man, I screwed up.
Because he was really hard in the first one.
So that's the thing. If I fight Sigma the way, just with the Buster, damn it.
Is that even possible?
In this game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it.
Really? You can fight Sigma with a Buster?
Yep.
Because you couldn't. I don't even think you could do damage on him or his dog
Or
with the
the dog.
Buster. It's like wasn't even possible. You have to use all the special weapons in order to even hurt him.
Oh yeah, you can do it. I'll show you.
Okay.
Golly,
I mean,
dude.
I can. Yeah, just by saying that, it's already easier because you're not limited anymore.
Yeah, you can do the
Jesus.
Buster, but he is a lot harder if you don't use the Buster.
Okay.
I'm
so-
sorry, he's a lot harder if you do use the Buster.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Excuse me. One more question.
Yeah.
When I showed you the last level, and I showed you that specific area where they designed the creatures to pop out so you can release something, is that? You seem like you were surprised. Does that mean that's not in this game at all?
It's not, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact,
Space when you tell
I don't
me.
even remember doing that. Like, I mean, there's some things I do, and I say, like, you know, we're hanging out just, like, to be funny or whatever, you know, be entertaining.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I didn't know about that. Like, I mean, I knew about that from people reviewing the game and being like, yeah, you can go
Yeah,
to
like
Guardian.
sequelizers or something.
Yeah, but I've never actually used that myself. That I can
Yeah. It's crazy to think that was like probably really was a specifically designed thing for that level.
Because that's what I'm curious too. Did I lie and not actually beat Sigma, or because I do remember beating Mega Man X? Maybe I'm kidding.
Maybe it's hard to say. Like, so we get some things mixed up when we're kids, and then as an adult,
Maybe my sister beat it.
maybe.
And I was like, oh, I must have done it.
I'm trying to remember a point in my life where I thought of something as a kid, and then I grew up realizing I was completely wrong about it.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
In what way?
It was easy. It was crazy hard.
That's true. Yeah, that's definitely one. I feel like that game is probably easier when you're a kid because you can process that shit a little bit faster. When you're older, you're just not as quick.
You think
I
that's
don't know. I'm not saying that we're old and well, we are deteriораting. That's just age in general, but it's not like we're.
Maybe
it's
you
not
are.
like we're in our. Maybe I am younger than you. Shut up.
Yeah, I know.
Love you. But you know, we're not like in our 50s or 60s or where that stuff actually starts to affect us badly, or more heavily, I guess, than in our 20s. Good lord, fine.
Yeah.
But still, while you played that game recently, not too long ago at least.
Sonic?
Yeah, Sonic 1 or 2. And I don't know why, I just can't play that game very well anymore.
Well, I think you could play the game pretty well, but I think that what people mostly remember from their memory from playing Sonic is playing that game and not getting hit.
Yeah.
But if you played it now, you could play it. You just get hit a ton.
I want to give a quick shout out to these reviewers called Previously Recorded from Red Leather Media, where they reviewed Sonic, and they brought up a very good point about the marketing and the actual gameplay of that game
Right?
that I think probably messes us up as adults. What do you think of Sonic whenever you play? Like, what is the main focus of Sonic?
The rings.
Okay, that might be one thing, but really, like, when you see the Sega Genesis playing Sonic, what's really like Sonic all about?
Running fast?
Exactly.
Right?
Fast. If you actually try to be fast in that game, if you don't know the level and just playing it, is the worst thing you can do in that game. It's not a game where you're supposed to run fast. Because that's actually detrimental to the gameplay. The gameplay is more focused around to some areas where you can do that, but there's a lot of areas that if you run fast, you really do fuck yourself up unless you know exactly how the level's laid out from previously playing it or something. It's only fast. It only works if you plan it.
So it's okay. So this is interesting. This is an interesting topic. So you're saying that it's one of those situations where he's got blue fire this time.
Yeah, that's different.
All right, bubble time. You know what time it is. Oh.
Get fucked up by bubbles. What a dork.
So essentially, what the point of what you were just saying is that no one's really good at Sonic, but because you play it so much and you have it down to a memory, you can then play it quickly.
Exactly. When we were kids, we probably didn't pick up on that, but seeing all the adverts, seeing the way they marketed it, and this is what they bring up, is the fact that it's trying to sell that blast processing. Because that was what the Genesis was all about, like the speed of how it worked, and that's what Sonic was utilizing. So it was all about making Sonic fast and going fast. But that was marketing mostly. So when you actually play the game, you can see that happen in action, but when you're actually playing it real time, it's more detrimental to how you're supposed to really play the game, probably.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, so when I realized I actually play it through a little bit slower, and there is a time, like, the faster you beat it, you can get the secrets. But you won't really get that until you know what the level design is like. So it's better to be faster, like, on your second playthrough than your first. First time is, like, exploring, figuring out where everything is, and where the boss is, or whatever, all that kind of stuff, and all the placement. It's a terrible idea to be fast, because it doesn't really work that well. It only works in some certain scenarios where you have to go fast in order to go to the loops, or that kind of shit.
Right.
So it's like segments.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting too, because there's really no advantage to being fast in that game.
Yeah.
Like if you're playing through the level, if you complete it in a minute or you complete it in 30 seconds, there's no difference.
Well, there is a semi-difference, because the faster you beat it, you have the bigger advantage of getting the Chaos Emeralds.
Oh, give me a break, Chaos Emeralds. Who gets the Chaos Emeralds?
I think that gives you like an alternate ending or something. I don't remember.
Nobody beat Sonic?
Yeah, that's like the real way to beat Sonic. But again, that's something you really can't do that well unless you play it probably once and figure out where everything is.
Wasn't there also some trivia about Sonic the Hedgehog? Look at us, man. Talking about Sonic, Capcom, Mega Man, Super Nintendo.
We're cool.
Wasn't there some kind of trivia with Sonic as well that, like, the Gold Sonic, Super Saiyan Sonic, wasn't he in one of the earlier games, but like nobody managed to unlock him, so everybody thought he came out at a later game than what actually happened?
I think I know what you're talking about. I don't remember which game. I feel like he did appear. Well, maybe it was like Sonic CD or something, like for the Saturn. It might have been Knuckles. Like the third
Knuckles!
One, which that was a good one. Both of them are pretty good.
Sonic and Knuckles?
Yeah, Sonic and Knuckles are awesome. The one for the Saturn was pretty solid too, if I remember. But yeah, I do remember like someone talking about that, and that character is in the earlier Sonic. It's like if you have all the Chaos Emeralds, you turn into this like golden Sonic. And he does like appear in like the later Sonic games at some point, but yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
I think one of the coolest things about those Sonic games was, I talk about this kind of frequently with friends I know that play Sega stuff, is Sonic and Knuckles and how it had that disc slot for you to put another Sonic game in.
Yeah.
And you could put Sonic 3 in there.
Yeah.
Or Sonic 2 and then play the whole game as Knuckles.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That was a pretty cool feature. It's probably one of the only peripherals for that system that wasn't shit.
You know, and that was funny too about Sonic the Hedgehog back then. And we talked about this, John, Cody, myself, and Ishmael talked, and we used to laugh about how pretty much in those days Sega was doing so many things that we felt above their I guess like things that like consumers weren't ready for.
Yeah, they were way ahead of their time, I think.
They were. Like, I used to bring up constantly how they had one particular service that is pretty much GameFly. It was called the Sega Channel. It's something that I grew
Yes,
up with.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Was that was for the Dreamcast or was that
It was for
Saturn?
Sega. Oh no! I forgot he had spikes at the top of the stage.
Yeah.
It was for the Sega, and it would allow you to play. It was like $50, I think, $49.99.
I know where you're
And it was a
going,
subscription. They put it into your house, and
I feel like that was for the I feel like that's for the Dreamcast because that was the first game console ever to have a modem in it.
Look it up. Look it up. iPad. Get my iPad.
Where is your iPad? Okay,
it's on the floor. My iPad's on the floor. Treating Apple products like garbage.
What was it called? Sega what?
Sega Channel.
Sega Channel. Okay.
Oh, I can't even jump on this level, man. I don't know what to do.
But yeah, I feel like there's both. Because I feel like there was something for the older consoles too, so I feel like the Genesis is right. But there was something also for the Dreamcast, because I know that was like the first system that had like a modem in it.
I'm terrible at fighting this guy,
revolutionary
dude.
at the time.
Okay, there we go.
Sega Channel. Sega Channel was an online game service developed by Sega for the Sega Genesis video game console.
Booyah!
Nice. Serving as a content delivery system starting in June 1993 with test marketing. Sega Channel was provided to the public by Time Warner Cable and TCI through cable television services by the way coaxial cable. It was play-to-pay service. So yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I remember I had it, and that was actually how I played games like Zombies Ate My Neighbors. But I guess the point I was kind of getting at was that system was so ahead of its time. You know, Sega also had something that, was ahead of its time, which I felt was the Game Gear. I felt like the Game Gear was totally ahead of its time.
It really
had Game Boy and Game Boy Color, which, even though it was cool, everybody felt like that thing was garbage.
Just don't forget the Atari Lynx thing was actually kind of cool too.
I have no
But
idea
that
what
was
you're
really
talking
obscure. I have it actually, Atari Lynx.
The
Cool
handheld?
system. Yeah. It was awesome. Oh, let's talk about it next time on Unpause, but let's first beat this boss.
Okay.
Because I think you can do it.
Yeah, he's no problem.
But you're kind of cutting it close, though. Wow. That was luck.
I had it under control, man.
Next time on Unpause, we have a conversation about whether that was luck or if Jesse was really in control.
All right, next time.
Next time.